I think 100% of the jobs will go away in the next 10 years.
100%.
100%. Right? There's a reason for that. Right? And again,
So then you and me will keep doing this conversation only.
exactly.
That's the only thing we will do. We won't have anything else to do. Maybe opening companies, deploying AI
Deploying
and just
AI, figuring out new things,
and having
creativity, having a ball, right? But think,
But yeah, coming back to the core.
in all seriousness, because this is going to be a huge problem, also going to be a huge opportunity, but it's going to be a huge problem first. But think about it this way: what are the biggest challenges in the world today? Right?
Right.
If I have to solve the biggest challenges in the world, what are they? World hunger, you might classify as one problem. How do I feed everybody and shelter everybody and clothe everybody so that that the basic necessities are taken care of? The second one is health, longevity, right? The third one is essentially, what do I do? What do these people do, right? What will they do, right? And let me take this one at a time, right? If I look at AI, the intent of AI, the way it will go in my mind is going to be that the whole idea of developing the technology would be take human intent and convert it into outcome.
Is there something called the futuristic company, which perhaps can run without a CEO or perhaps can run without certain leaders or without people, or how does it actually be?
So, yeah, that's a very interesting question. And again, this is a hypothesis. Who knows what the future holds for us? Nobody really understands this fully. But here's the take, right? Think about today what Nvidia does. The most successful or most highly valued company in the history of human civilization, right? There's been no company, no organization that's been more valuable than Nvidia. Right? How much do they manufacture?
Hardly. I don't think they manufacture anymore.
They don't much, right? They are a design house, they are a thinking house, they are a sales and marketing machine, right? They designed, and then they subcontract the designs to get those chips made. They do self-contained racks, they do all kinds of stuff. And they started with, well, they started with a lot of things, but they were known for gaming chips, right? And what is interesting is, if you can imagine a company like Nvidia 10 years from now, can you not imagine that you and I are sitting here and we say we want to design this chip? Here are the specs, right? Here is the creative leap that my mind has made, because I've been working on this problem for 20 years. That, transistors can be like this, or there's a new type of transistor, or there's a quantum computer that I can use in a certain way that can make these chips extremely powerful. Let's say I come up with a design. I hit a button. AI takes over my design, analyzes it, finds faults, finds ways to test, finds ways to manufacture, finds ways to keep the costs low, figures out how much money we have combined in our bank accounts, then goes to a factory in Taiwan or a factory in India and says, can you manufacture this chip? We can give you so much money for the first yield. If the yields are better, we'll give you more orders. Negotiate with them.
So you're saying enterprise negotiation also AI done?
Create the chip, market the chip in parallel, go
The
talk to
QA is also done by AI.
everything. AI will go to potential customers, say, I have this new chip coming in. Are you interested? This is 30% better than what you're using today. I'll give you at a 10% discount. My first batch will be ready this year. Are you okay with that? Negotiate all my contracts, set up the supply chain from Taiwan and India and China and whoever, and actually deliver those chips in time, make money for me, deposit that money in my account. Till then, both of us would have gone and formed another company. Is it completely bizarre to think of that companies would work like that? I don't think so. Right? So
At least parts of this I can see that happening,
10
but
years. 10 years is a long time. Right now, you're seeing parts of it happening already.
if a multi-million dollar enterprise deal gets screwed up because AI was doing the negotiation, who is to be held accountable?
So we're still figuring it out. I'll flip the question. If an autonomous car ends up killing a person on the road, who is responsible? It is that kind of a question.
Yeah.
Finally, there'll always be humans who are in control. At some point, I also believe humans and AI become one, right? The Neuralink chip, again,
The twain shall meet.
yeah, exactly.
Literature.
So true. But this is the kind of thing that's going to happen. But till then, humans are going to be responsible. It's not the tool, right? I'll give you another example. Consumer electronics show. I love watching that. I don't go there, but I love watching what happens. Last
CES.
year, CS. Last year they had a laundry folding robot. Okay, it takes your shirt and it folds it. It used to take 3 minutes to fold a shirt. Now you would say, hey, it's a robot. It can do this the whole night as long as my laundry is folded in the next day. How do I care, right? But this year, that same company came up with a new version which folds laundry perfectly without dropping it in less than 30 seconds.
Efficiencies are being built.
Efficiency, speed, there's vision, there is, this articulation, there is delicate touch, all of that kind of is moving very quickly, right? So think about factories. There are dark factories everywhere now,
True.
right? They're not 100% of all the factories, they're probably 5% of all the factories, and 95% still employ people. But that is going to be rapidly changing with this kind of a technology coming in, right? So 10 years later, you can imagine 99% of the factories being dark factories.